Okay, pilots, I've got my FMS F-18 70mm 6S. This jet runs on its 6S. Now this is the I think it's the version 2, but they also have a new version after this, and it's got a better fan unit and motor in it. So if you buy one today, you'll get the better version than this one. But pilots, I mean this jet here is almost twice as less as the other two competitors, pilots. I mean, come on. And I've seen video on this jet. I'll get this landing gear. I've seen video on this jet, and I've heard pilots' opinion on this jet. This jet is a better flying jet. The landing gear is better. It's faster. Okay, that's all I got to say. So I've got to set this thing up on my Admiral 600 Gyro. I've got to go on the radio, create a channel, turn it on now. See what we got to do. All right, right now I got my bind plug in because I believe that I've already got the programming right to where I can switch on and off the gyro. But it could be on and off stability. So I gotta check that and see. So we got to bind it. I got a lot of stuff in here. Got a Guniac 33 fiery booty. That's what that is right there. I got extra LEDs. That's what that is right there. Let me get all this untangled here. Because it's okay. Very little room, but you know, it's a 6S. I mean, come on. So you've got to, well, get some management in mind. Get ready for this one. Now I have nothing set up in the radio. Well, let's see. I better go ahead and get everything set up on the radio first. Let's do that first. Let's see if we can get that done. I've got my list here of what I go do. Just a little list there. Let's see if we can quickly go through this here. I've already got a new model. Aircraft type. We got to go in aircraft type. I'll name it later. Go in system setup. Yes. Aircraft type. We got to put that. We've got to change that to one aileron, one flap. And then you leave the rest of it alone. That's the rudder. And you can go over here and on gyro, you activate it. Okay. And then you go over here and you choose what type jet or plane it is, if it's got one on there. Let's see here. There's a jet on here. Somewhere there it is. That's the only jet they have. So we've got to go with that. Make the list. Let's see. Channel assignment. Let me see what I had to put down for that. That's the flaps. Tail normal. Gear. Okay, there it is. 7. I've got to put channel 7 on the rolling knob. Where are you at, rolling knob? Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong page. Let's put that back there. And here we go. That's what I'm supposed to put 7 on rolling knob. Goodness gracious. And we put 8 on channel A. Okay, now I got to move back over here and put gear on C. Okay, so there's what that screen's gonna look like. Trim, no. Just looking to see if I've got to go into any of these other screens, pages. Let me go back up top here a second. I'm not gonna name it. That's flaps. That's number 3. Step 3 is to name it. Step 4 is servo setup. I got to go to travel. So that's in the other screen. So I'm ready to go out of that. Go back into servo setup. We're in another screen here. We're going into servo setup here. I'll get to go into travel. And wait a minute. And go over here to flaps. Let's see. Uh-oh. I know what I gotta do. Okay, I gotta make sure I write that down. You've got to go in and make that mix first so that your flaps will be activated. All right, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what that next step is. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and go into 3-axis gyro page. We're gonna go down to channel. Not gonna do nothing to that. We're gonna go to switch. We're gonna put that. Now I put it on B. So you put it on whatever switch you want to, right there. See? And then you go back up here to these other positioning. And we've got to put this on 100. Let's see, wait a minute. That's not right. That's not right. That's flap settings. This is the 3-axis gyro settings. On the top is going to be 0, so we're going to leave that one alone. We'll go to the next one. We're going to put that on, is it positive 50? Yep, positive 50. And this on 100. That just fully activates the switch. And we're done on that page. That's what that page is going to look like. Okay, now we'll go to the flaps. Put it on channel D, that's what I put it on. Okay, go in here. First position is going to be 100. Second position is going to be 20. This is my settings. I'll put this on 4, positive. The setting here is -50. I'm trying here. And then I'll make this a +8. That's what my flap setting is going to be. Now you put whatever you want, but what you got to realize, pilots, is you're going to be reversing your flap. See? Okay. Speed. I forgot to set up speed. I put my speed on 3 seconds, pilots. Now you can put them whatever you want, but I put it on 3 seconds. Mixing. All right, here's a good one. Go down here to the first mix. We activate it. We go to this page. Right here, we want to put that to gear. Is it that one? No, channel first. Channel first. So we put that on the channel that we have chose for the on and off switch. And there's my B. And we're gonna put this on gear. I don't know why, pilots, you just put it on gear. And then you go over here, and I don't know why, but you gotta put this on +5. And don't do anything to switch, just leave it on. Oh, Jesus. Alright, there's what that page is gonna look like. And now, I'm not worried about setting timer. Let's go up here and go in back in our main screen, because I believe we're ready here. It's set for reversing the flaps and setting the travel on the flaps. Travel is going to be 100 at the top position, 149 at the bottom position. Now that's just because for some reason, pilots, when you turn on them, plug it in, them flaps will be a little bit lower than the positive up position, or they'll shoot all the way down until you reverse it. So that's what we got to do here, is reverse them. Okay, pilots, other than naming it, I should be ready to bind. So let's turn this back off. And the blinking lights on the receiver will tell me what mode it's in, or what program it's in. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Step back a little bit, hit my bind button. It says it's binding. Okay, my receiver is telling me that it's just simply a receiver right now. I've got a solid green light, so it shouldn't have no gyro or anything on it. Alright, well when I'm hitting my switch, the light starts blinking back and forth, red and green. Now that should be gyro. So if this aileron stays up when I turn it here, and it does, so I have my gyros already set up, pilots. How about them apples? How about them apples? Now let's see what we got here. What we got wiggling. What we got crying. Might have them flaps a little bit tight there. Alright, let me lift my front end because the front wheel's sitting on the stand. My stand I won off the Hamilton's hanger. Okay, that ain't it. It's got to be them flaps. Okay, I'm gonna go into my flaps here. Servo Setup, travel. We'll see if what I'm doing here. Yep, that's what it was, folks. I've moved it down to 145. I'm still looking good. Still looking good. Still looking good with that aileron there. So let's go takeoff flaps. That's looking like almost a 45-degree angle to my wing. And landing flaps is way too much. Let me get that down some. Oh my goodness. Simply by taking the travel, instead of going into flaps and moving it there, pilots, relieve a little bit of pressure off of your servo when you travel. And I can still go up some more, so I'm just leaving that pressure. I'm putting that on 90 and just leaving the pressure off of that servo, and I can go into flaps and do some more if I want to. Tell you what, pilots, for the money, this thing moves. I tell you, it'd blow them other two away. I tell you, it'd blow them away. I got a gyro trying to straighten me up here. Yep. Now another thing on this jet. Now I don't have my lights plugged up. But pilots, this jet has cheaters on the bottom and the top. These are cheater vents right here, both sides. Okay. There's a cheater back behind the drop tank back here. Let's see if you can see it. See it right there? Okay. All right. I've got to hold my front end here up, and I'll let you see the landing gear going up and down. I get it all in shot. We'll get the rear ones. Now, it might not do it the first switch. It might have to reset or something. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Ain't it cool? Ain't it cool? And I mean, them's not no slack springs neither. Them's pretty good springs. Pretty good springs. All right, let's get you up here to the front. Let's see again. Now, check these mugs out. Look at
No doors. Don't have to worry about no doors breaking, no doors malfunctioning, no doors. Just speed. And another thing with this jet, you got very good ground control. Very good ground control. I'm dying to get these lights plugged up, Pilots. Hold on just a sec. Let's see. I'm gonna unplug it. Oh, what happened here? Rolled off that stand. Oh, my darling. Let's leave that sitting like that. It ain't gonna be moving landing gear no more. I'm gonna take that fine plug back out. No, it's not fun getting that thing plugged into that receiver way down that hole. I've already got my booty there hooked up. All I gotta do is put it to the battery. But my lights here, my lights. Figure out why it keeps tangling up with that one. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lord. It went right in there. Right in there. It's in the hole. It's in the hole. Alright. Radio's still on, throttle's down. Power it up. Six beeps, ladies and gentlemen, 6 beeps. Get my balance plugged, turn my booty on, plug it in, and then I hit a switch. I get a red light. Cool red light. You can put that in the cockpit if you want to. Alright, now it's, like I said, it's a little trick to get all this down in this little hole, but you can do it, man. You can do it. If you can fly this thing, build this thing, you'll figure out ways to get it air ready, air worthy, everything fitting. And FMS don't play, pilots. I mean, I've had just a couple problems out of FMS, just stuff that is penny ante things, not nothing major, just little penny ante things. Maneuver stuff around just to get it locked in. Heck yeah, I bet that gear's sitting there like that on that stand. See how my gear's sitting on the stand there and slip down on that grab hook? I got my booty hooked up, pilots. Push the whole stand over. Yep, she about went. my custom hooker, a free wing F-14 hooker I put on. The elevator is not full flow, and it's just the elevator control, which I agree with myself. Flaps taking 3 seconds to go up. On and off gyro. Can't
Did a rudder in that truck. That's cool. That's cool. Check out my cockpit. He's got warning lights everywhere. I've got incoming bogey. 7 o'clock. Davs. Red indicator on the top. Got red indicator on the back blinking. Go. Landing light. That's cool. Still got to get in and do something on flaps, servos. Okay, KB. It's your choice, man. I'm out.